The application we'll be talking about today is going to be a heat pump, single stage, with only one set of heat strips. So in this application, you can see on the top left, we have the yellow wire going to wire 1. That will be your contactor outside. The green wire is going to go into G. That's for your fan inside. Your OB terminal is a reversing valve. We're going to be using the orange wire. The red wire, which is your power, can go to RC or RH. Makes absolutely no difference on a Nest thermostat. Blue C for common, and the star terminal is going to be our emergency heat, which we're going to use a white wire for that. The white wire, if we follow it inside, is going to be going to the heat strips. So when you fire up the thermostat, you can basically see that all the terminals have been recognized besides the star terminal. We're going to have to go into the further settings and pick the star terminal. In this application, we'll go to equipment settings, pick the star wire type, and in the next screen, we're going to pick E for emergency. That's going to tell the thermostat that the star terminal will be the E terminal, the emergency. Further, if we see here, we'll see the red terminals are the terminals that have not been tested yet, which is your W's, your star. So we're going to have to test that. You see the green ones are the ones that are completed, with the yellow ones, the one we still need to check. So if we test it all and it works out properly, at that point, we have a heat pump with emergency heat pump cooling, and fan. As you can tell, there's no auxiliary heat at this point because, again, we only have one set of heat strips, which is your emergency. At this point, you can see that everything is lighting up and your emergency heat is on the thermostat as the star terminal, so you should be good to go. We always want to double check. So at this point, we're going to put our meter on the high voltage on this air handler. You can pick either the red wire or the black wire, makes no difference. Put your meter on amps for your amp clamp. What you want to see is 20 amps for every 5 kW that you have. In this case, we have two 5 kWs plus our blower motor, so we're reading 43. At this point, we know that everything's up and running, and you're good to go.